Good morning, day 3. This is a coffee time update. So we've got our sand cushioning in. Most of the pond on where I'm standing at the moment is really chalky, so that's actually pounded down really well, whacked down really well. We've got loads of divots and troughs and all sorts of stuff going on for our planting pockets, for our massive assortment of plants, with a few still to come that are coming this afternoon. So we're going to jump in here now, just get this bit, a little bit of sand on here, a little bit of sand on there, and we can get our fleece down, our heavy duty fleece, and then unroll our liner, start filling our planting pockets up, and actually start doing some rock work today. So yeah, happy days.
So Daniel has found some amazing bit of tree. We're on our way to go and get it. I have no idea what to expect, but apparently it's a nice bit.
Yeah, so we've got a cluster of, I think this is an old, maybe cracked willow in this little cluster here, and then up the bank and around the corner there's a blown, probably an ash, really old, big gnarly bit of ash. So I think we'll work our way up there, have a look at that first, and then we'll park up here, have a look at that, and see where we go from there.
Sweet. See if we can lift this. We can lift it, we just need another strap. Okay, so it's taking us about half an hour to get it here, and we've decided instead of trying to lift it, we're just going to take it for a walk, bit by bit. We got to get this all the way down this hill, and it keeps going down. The pond is somewhere down there, and yeah, the elevation change I think is pretty. You can see it's pretty obvious. It's pretty steep.
The boys are just down having some refreshments and getting some energy. You know, we'll be jumping on that and setting this into here, coming through, forking out just around this planting pocket below me. So yeah, let's crack on. Well, we've certainly had a bit of a weather change overnight after our glorious day yesterday. We did really well yesterday, in fact. We managed to get the piece of wood in and things, and yeah, we stayed a little bit later and got some rocks in and progressed really nicely. And then unfortunately today we've had big gusts of wind, 40 mile an hour plus, up to 50 I think it is. But we've got, you know, the majority of the rock work in the pond is coming along actually really well. We've got Josh and Phil down there working on that. And Callum's just moving a few smaller rocks around. We're doing a stepper pathway across one of the sections of the pond with some of these guys. That's 2 meters. They're all about 2 meters. In fact, this little one here is obviously a meter. So we're just working out how we're going to then strategically place those through our walkway, or creating a walkway through our pond in a various patterns to make it really interactive for our clients. So where the levels are over there, well, they're there, we'll be having one come down, and then you'll be down this shelf to this side, will be 600 down, and then we've got a big depth all the way down there, a metre deep. So our stepper walkway is going to come across through that part. We're either going to come around this way, not sure yet, or whether we'll come through the 2 borders there and then back up and over. So we've got a bit of distance to gain, but obviously with these 2-metre long slabs, we'll be making something quite special. So yeah, stay tuned, and this one's going to come together real nice. Day 5. The pond rock work is pretty much 95% done, I would say now. We are just moving some plants over, getting some gravel in. As you can see, it's pretty rainy, pretty miserable. We're having fun, aren't we, John?
Yeah, loving it.
Loving it. So it's turning into a bit of a sloppy mess, unfortunately, but luckily we are at the bottom of the hill, so it's not too bad, although we are getting a few puddles and things appearing. John looks like he's got a wet bottom. And then we're just slowly working our way around now, getting in the different grades of gravel just to disguise our liner. As you can sort of see over in there, we've got a bit of greenery coming in, so I'm going to crack on with that now and brave the weather. Well, it's coming to the end of day 5. I am suitably shattered, but what an outstanding effort from John, Phil, Callum and Josh. Thank you very much, guys. This has turned out to be an absolutely sublime project. Clients over the moon, but don't blame them because it is seriously impressive. We've got it pretty much about 4 inches from the top. And yeah, we've got all sorts of elements going on. We've got loads of bog pockets, we've got marginal pockets, we've got a huge assortment of plants, as you saw earlier in the video. And yeah, unfortunate today, we've had a bit of rain. As you can see, it's turned into a bit of a sloppy mess, but if I look this way, we have one awesome pond, and you can just see that walkway there wiggling across to our massive tree. 7.5, something like that, meters long. I reckon it'll clear over the next few days. It's a weekend now, well earned rest. So we'll be back here on Monday and we'll catch up with you then for the final shots. Cheers, guys. Good afternoon. We are all finished here in Bath with our spring fed pond, thank goodness. So we've had a bit of a troublesome project with the weather and things, but actually apart from that everything went really smooth. Josh and I have just come back in, finished off the final little bits of planting and so on, and it looks marvellous. So without further ado, I will spin you round and take you on a tour. So starting on this side, this is our stepper bridge walkway leading through with sort of a 2-foot area here and our 3-foot deeper section in here. We've actually got lily pockets in here and in here, so they're going to be coming up, so we're going to be walking in amongst the lilies, and actually we've got another lily pocket in there as well, so that'll be coming up soon. Little damselfly, there you go, little damselfly just come onto the rock, basking itself, and actually they've been darting around laying eggs and all sorts, so it's really nice to see them. enjoying this feature that we've just finished. So this is our walkway and our sort of our shallow covey beach area. We've actually dug in planting pockets into here with little depressions in the actual earth, where we then backfill with some soil and then actually top them off with the gravel and plant into them. So eventually this will naturalise and become a really sort of lovely area where the plants will grow out of the pond as well as back into the pond, you know, along with these sort of the peppermint and the marsh marigolds. And we've got obviously loads of an assortment of different plants through there. We've got different irises and so on. If I swing back round that way, as I said, so we've got these iris, these are ensata, which is looking really good. We've got sort of a more boggy, dampy spot area here, where we've got some carex and some primulas tucked in there, and some astilbes popped in as well. Back in sort of deeper areas, we've got some iris in here, some juncus, and then looks like we've gone for a nice bit of veronica through here, some brookline, just to really carpet and create a really soft area within this beach space. And again, like I said, lots of these plants will creep out onto the land, and then this edging will then become wildflower turf in a few months' time when that's grown and ready. On cue for us, where's he gone? There he is. So seems to be plenty of life popping up down here already, which is fantastic. So now I'm on the other side to where the walkway is. So I might take you back over the walkway, fire past some little primulas. These are apple blossom, they're looking quite nice. They're taking a bit of a battering from the wind and the rain that we've had. And again, so this area here, walking in and amongst carex and juncus, and there's some little water forget-me-not, which has the beautiful purple flower. Oh, I nearly fell in then. That was quite entertaining. Look where you're going, I suppose, is the thought for this. So in here we've got some equisetum and oh goodness me, equisetum again, so that will come up to sort of 6 foot high from the base. So actually when this is fully grown, especially with this and the little scirpus down here, the eelgrass, that will come up to sort of 6 foot high. So as you're walking through these, walking around, actually if I look back that way, you'll then be framed either side with lovely plants. And so back through here we've got some more veronica, which is going to really soften up these stones. Back through, and as I said, this is our lily pocket in here. We've got some lilies, we've got some golden club down the end as well. And then here you can vaguely see the lily, one of the leaves there, just coming up. So they'll be up in another week or so's time. I think you can vaguely see one over there, and there is a cluster just down below us here. So you are looking then straight down to that meter's depth, which is really quite fantastic and fun. And actually on a day like today, if I had a spare of clothes or a towel, I'd be sitting and dangling my feet in off this edge right into the deep section, which is really quite fun. And again, it just adds another nice element, decorative element to enjoy, with a few standing rocks obviously just poking out the water and things. And it's in its infancy at the moment, so given half a chance it will look absolutely incredible. Working our way around here, so actually these areas here, our liner comes from that rock all the way around back here. Then we've used these rocks and this wood, it's a great piece of wood, then backfilled with soil and actually planted in that. So that's all wet, boggy conditions. So things like our gunnera, our astilbes. What else have we got in there? We've got some ragged robin, we've got some pennyroyal mint, which is good. Again, that'll just spread pretty crazy, but actually in a setting like this we can get away with having some plants that will just be a little bit more rampant than others. In the water in this column here, we've got marginal pocket in there with just some then submerged aquatics along the front there. I think we've gone for some scirpus and got some iris over there, and a little arrowhead. That's again, they're going to come up. So actually, if you really wanted to, you could step over this. Hopefully I won't fall in whilst I'm filming. Step across this, and actually you're then walking, along this 7.5, nearly 8 metre long tree that we managed to sit in. And again, you can come to here, right to the edge, and dangle your feet in right to that deeper section. So it's going to be a really fun space to actually enjoy, whether it's for younger children or even for adults, to be honest. Just pottering around and actually just interacting with wildlife and just seeing what you actually see and what comes to say hello. What we've done here as well is we've planted some iris both sides of this limb that's coming with a sedge there. It just looks like the trees come down and just divided the plants, and again they're going to come up to sort of 5 foot high, 4 or 5 foot high. So again, up into here, it'll be really fun. You're sitting in amongst the flowers and the plants. Whizzing back around here, we've done exactly the same on this corner. So this is a bog pocket all the way around to the corner of this root. And here we've got some spotted Xanthodesia spotted giant. That's going to grow to sort of 6 to 8 foot, which will look marvellous when that's up, given half a chance. In the foreground just here we've got some meadow sweet. Again, that grows up fairly tall, giving us a nice backdrop to the rest of the pond. Another gunnerer again, which is going to look smashing, and that's growing up a little bit as well. A few little Lobelia cardinalis, again just adding a different colour, different type down there. Popping back around here, got another sort of couple of different types of primula, and a Xanthodesia, another Xanthodesia. I think that one is Purcell's Fantasy, which has the variegated leaves, which again will grow to sort of 4 to 5 foot. Swinging back around here, we've put in some Typha minima. It's the only one we generally use unless we're doing something massive. Any Typha family we would use, just because it goes to about sort of metre and a half, and still has the little heads, but doesn't do the nuisancing that its big brothers and sisters can do. And again, we've got another spotted giant there, and these leaves will be huge. Once they're up, with in and amongst these architectural plants, the gunnerer and things, be really quite smart, backdropped with another then huge area of the Lobelia cardinalis. Swinging back round, we then got another huge expanse of a shallow section, with again we've got all sorts of things in here, from hemp to blood dock to different types of iris, some more pennyroyals, loads of marigolds. Again, this is going to be real smart, given half a chance to mature up in due course. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this DU Waterscapes showcase of this spring-fed pond that is 15 by 12 metres, and its deepest extent it is 1 metre deep. We've got such a large assortment of plants, as well as that large fallen limb that we collected from the fields over there. And so at this stage I'd like to thank everyone that came to help out on this project. That includes John and Phil from JD Landscapes, making the journey down from the north, and Callum from Willows Waterscapes over in the east. It's really appreciate you guys for making the effort to come down and actually bring this together in such a short space of time. And of course Josh, good chap, smashing work, and thanks for all your effort in this. So round of applause and chin. I'm definitely going to be popping a beer tonight. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Feel free to let us know what you thought in the comment section below, and obviously hit the bell so you can get reminded when our next video comes out. So until then, we'll catch you on the next one.